it's Kim and Michelle from Kingston West Hill Children's Centre. Welcome to our cooking session. Today we are going to be making pizza. So we're going to show you how to make the dough from scratch and then also how to involve your child in preparing the toppings. So first of all, let's sing our hello song. Hello boys, hello girls, hello everyone, it's good to see you here. Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so Michelle has already washed her hands with some nice warm water and some soap, and she's already wearing an apron. And Michelle has also preheated the oven to 220 for fan ovens and gas mark 8 for gas ovens. So first of all, we need to make the base for our dough. So we are going to have 300 grams of plain flour in the bowl. And then we are going to add a teaspoon of yeast. So we've used the little packets. So you can measure out a teaspoon of yeast and add it to your flour. And then we need to add a teaspoon of salt. And then we need to add 200 millilitres of warm water. So the warm water just helps the yeast to start to work. So then we need to give that a good mix. So you need to mix all the ingredients together, and then you might need to use your hands. So encouraging the children to get their hands messy, squeezing that dough, working those fine motor skills again. So once all that dough is together, that's it. You need to knead it for about 5 minutes. So encouraging that yeast to start working. That's it. Working those big muscles as well in those arms for the children. So once your dough is all kneaded together, you can then leave the dough to rise if you like a thicker crust, but if you like a thin crust pizza, then you can roll it out straight away. So here's one we've kind of prepared earlier. So rolling that out, encouraging the children to use the rolling pin. You can cut the dough out into different shapes if you like. You can use cutters. You can make smaller ones, individual ones, however you like. So then once that dough is all rolled out, you can place it on your baking tray. There we go. And then the fun part is the topping. So we are going to use just some tomato puree from a tube, and then just spread that over your dough. So again, encouraging the children to do this, using the back of the spoon, just spread it all around. And then once that's done, we can then start topping our pizza. So today we have gone for some red pepper, some mushrooms and some cheese. So the children can help in preparing these. So using a grater to grate the cheese. Again, just supervising them, making sure their little fingers don't get in the way. And then sprinkling the cheese on the pizza. This could also be a great way to encourage the children to maybe choose different vegetables, different toppings. So maybe something they've not tried before, just encouraging them to put a little bit on their pizza to try. And then we've got mushrooms and peppers. So the children can help in preparing these. So a standard knife will be fine. Again, supervising the children, encouraging them to chop them themselves. Big, small, however they like, and then they can put it on their pizza. And then we've got some yummy bright red pepper. So again, supporting the children to cut those up. You can talk to the children about what they like on their pizza. Lovely. Okay, so once your pizza is all topped, we need to then pop it in the oven. So this is for grown-ups, so making sure the children obviously don't use the oven, don't touch the oven. So grown-ups to put their pizza, as modeled by Michelle, into the oven, and it needs to bake for around about 8 to 10 minutes. So you'll be able to see once the dough around the edge starts to go nice and golden brown. So don't forget that we are still open for information, advice and guidance. So you can pop in or give us a call and we will do what we can to help you in this time. Okay, thanks then, bye.
Bye.